So they try to get through. Can you believe it's that time already? And I love having a little bit smaller group today. I feel like it's a little bit more intimate. I don't even need to use a microphone. It's great. And I'm glad that you are all here today. But maybe I should use a microphone for folks at home on Zoom. So that way I can do some beatboxing. That's all. Welcome home to Rotary. I'm glad you're all here today. So today we'll do our Pledge of Allegiance, our four-way test, and our patriotic song. We have a virtue reading by George and invocation by Laura. We have club announcements. George is doing fellowship today, a dad joke. And I apologize, Summer, I'm not gonna make you do your classification speech. I must have just forgot to update the slide, but we actually don't have a speaker today, so we can really just take our time with fellowship. And George has promised us 5 minutes to help us understand the debt ceiling issue that's going on right now in the government. We're gonna time it. So, all right, so let's go ahead and start out with that Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All is heard.
Right, and we do the song. I can't remember the order. We're gonna do the song, and then we'll do the invocation and the virtue. And Rod, would you lead us off?
You're a grand old flag, you're a high flying flag, and forever peace and brave. Yeah.
All right, and over to George for his virtue.
The virtue for today is accountability. Accountability is the willingness to stand in responsibility for every choice. It is acting with integrity through when we do seek to hide it or avoid it. We have the courage to face it willingly. We are open to the lessons it can bring and ready to make amends. With accountability, people can rely on us because we are answerable for our actions. We appreciate both the good and what we have done and the good we have believed in the choices that do not turn out right. We are guided by our highest standards. Always take 100% responsibility for any activity you're involved in. The practice of accountability. I take responsibility for my choices. I have the humility to face my mistakes. I am a lifelong learner. I make amends. I weigh both positive and negative outcomes. I live up to my sense of justice. I'm thankful for the gift of accountability. It is my moral high ground.
Thank you, George.
Today we'll have a summer blessing. In this season, may you pick up a book and put down, slow down the pace a bit, enjoy the feeling of bare feet in grass, take drowsy afternoon naps, keep popsicles on hand always, make time to reflect, bring back childhood traditions, savor an ice cold drink, enjoy refreshing conversations, try something new, see people you adore, and be really, really happy.
That's awesome. Thank you so much. Great blessing.
On that,
Nope, not quite yet, but you can sit down. For a moment, because we got club announcements. Laura, I love that blessing. As I was walking in this morning, I just took my time because I got here early, which was nice. I have made a good dent on my lunch, but walking in, I took my time to feel the warmth, and even the humidity, and to smell the blooms, and just kind of be present, and it was awesome. It was like 5-minute vacation, so thank you for sharing that. All right, we've got Dr. Houston looking dapper and continental as always. There you go.
Thank you. Laura, will you come up? Your assistant governor, I want you to know that I will be around to answer any question that I'm capable of answering. However, I can answer, the assistant governor that put together a reference sheet. And so if you have questions, there are people on there, and numbers on there, contact the people that are gonna be an expert in that area.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And in addition to that, we want you to get off to a fast start. And so the assistant governors want all our presidency left to hit the ground running.
Oh, I love it. Thank you.
So congratulations on your incoming
Thank you.
office, and we're so lucky to have a woman that's prepared so well for the year coming up. So thank you, Laura.
Are you saying here?
Like little shoes to fill, you won't take much out what I have done, so awesome, very, very good, I love that. Laura, don't sit down just yet, cause you get to make an announcement.
Yeah, awesome.
There you go.
I looked at the calendar today and it's 28 days until I get to be president, and I'm really excited about it. A couple of events that are coming up. I'll send an email out to everybody who's gonna be on the leadership team in 2023, 2024. The Rotary, our district's 5960 does a great job with this training. And they're offering a training on Wednesday, June 14th. And Monday, June 26th, that'll be on Zoom, and so you can get some extra training in the area that you are serving in. Any team leads, diversity, equity, inclusion, membership, public image, and foundation. Secretary can have some training, and so anyway, I'll send out that email, and anybody that wants to participate can sign up there. And then, the other thing I just wanted to let folks know is, so Patricia McLeese, she'll be installed, on Wednesday, June 21st, 2023 at 5:30 down in Rochester. She is gonna be our district governor for 5960. And David is going, as part of the membership team, and I was going to attend as well, so if there's anybody, and Dick will be there. So if there's anybody else who would like to attend, we can carpool or do a convoy, as Kurt said, so. See if you're interested in that, so that's what we got going on, lots of exciting stuff coming up in the next year, so hope everybody's as excited as I am.
Fun fact, I went through a stage in high school where my friends and I were obsessed with that song by C.W. McCall, and we watched the movie, and the movie leaves a lot to be desired. Not a cinematic classic, not nearly as good as Smokey and the Bandit, so. All right, thank you to everybody that came out to the parade, really appreciate Dr. Houston providing his Kubota buggy and all the representation. It was great to walk along and see everybody interact. We passed out a ton of stickers and really awesome way to get involved and visible.
You know, we went through 1,200 stickers, so
Wow.
I think we need to probably get like 3,000 for Heritage Day, I'm not sure, we can talk about it.
Okay,
We need more
discussion pending on
Yeah.
stickers.
stickers.
So that's pretty great. And there's Mr. Fun. That was Murray that put that in. I don't think David's here to enjoy that, but maybe he is on Zoom. So thank you for Mr. Fun. Thanks, Murray. Okay, so Keith Kramer has an announcement here. I don't think Keith is here today either. But new member mentor. I feel like you covered this not long ago.
But it's in writing now.
It's in writing now, so we'll review it again. Goals, provide guidance to new members of our club, give new members a better understanding and level of comfort getting acclimated into our club. So not just, you know, throwing people in feet first, but helping them really get the feel for things and get involved. So duties, connect with new members weekly, answer questions about Rotary and our club, provide introductions to other members during meetings, assist new members in choosing a committee to participate in, introduce new members to the committee chair, and mentor check with both mentee and committee chair on engagement, help new members stay engaged always. Commitment to member. Mentors are asked to provide their mentorship to a new member through the induction process to tell the members complete all membership requirements and receive their official blue Rotary badge. Membership requirements are joining a committee, taking attendance, and giving a classification talk. And I think we can all agree, all those that have taken attendance, it's such a great way to get to know everybody's name. So there's a lot of value in that. So, any questions on that? Excellent. Great. All right. So now we are up to our fellowship with George. Would you like me to be your cup keeper?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Okay.
And I will talk about the debt ceiling.
Okay.
We've all heard about the debt ceiling, and I'll just share some of my views on it. You can agree or disagree, whatever you like. The debt ceiling is to be raised about $5 trillion. Now, I compare that to the gross domestic product, which is about $21 trillion, and also the current debt, which is about $31.4 billion. 31 trillion, 400 billion, I should say. Okay, now you can say, well, look, a guy with $100,000 income, or a family with $100,000 income, they can buy a house for $300,000. Yeah, if they have the discretionary income that's within their budget, yes, you can, or your mortgage or whatever. But guess what? The federal government has no discretionary income. They have a bill, they don't have the money, they sell bonds. And so that is the problem. Now, from my viewpoint, this debt ceiling will go up about $5 billion, so we spend about $36 billion for our debt. Now, one of my thoughts is, what is going to happen? We're only 4 months from September 30th right now. What are we going to be raising the debt ceiling for this next this fiscal year? I would be surprised if it's not more than $5 billion. Why? Because we have an increase in interest rates. Well, any bonds that we don't pay, we have to renew, and the interest rates will be higher than that. Plus, we've got a lot of unfunded liabilities that are going to throw at us. We have, look, I'm 93 years old. My life expectancy in 1930 is 59.7. Social Security was started in 1935, and normal retirement was age 65. A 65-year-old in 1935 live about 3 to 5 years. They moved it all the way up to 67. That's about 67-year-old live about 15 to 18 years. So those things are all adding to the unfunded liability. We got all kinds of other things on top of it. I think it was ready to confuse economical. So that's what I'm sort of view on that. Did that took like 5 minutes?
You only took 2, so you got another 3 if you want, but we can call it good at that.
Yes, any questions or comments on that? What, David, you're on top of this. What do you think?
I'm not an economist, I'm a CPA.
Well, you don't have to be an economist. Just look at this. Compound interest. Who was it? Albert Einstein said compound interest is the 8th wonder of the world. Okay, the demographic historian, I've said this before, have told us that the population of the world in 1800 was 1 billion people. Let's look at the rule of 72, and let's how many 72 are there in 1800 and today. There are 3. Between 72, 1944, 2016. Okay, if you grow the population at 1%, 1% becomes 1 billion becomes 2 billion in 1872. 2 billion becomes 4 billion in 1944. This goes straight like that, but it's not pretty close. So we got 8 billion. That's only 1%. I think we're done growing, or close to it. For a number of reasons, water problems, environmental problems, and, population, food production. And, how would we like to see 15, 18 billion people in 2088? I won't be here, most of us won't be. But it's not likely that we'll be growing much more. Then you've got people in government, our good friend, Jerome Powell and Janet Yellen, up until this interest rate, inflation problem, they're trying to build the economy at 3%, and inflation is 2%. We are 4.5% of the world's population, using 20% of the world's goods and services. So we're going to double that in 24 years, then go through 70 years. Guess what? Ain't going to happen to us. So we got problems. Did I use up enough time?
That's good.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Now, we're going to follow the end of the Dan.
Yes, I'm on it.
Okay.
All right. Let's roll.
Are you ready? Okay. Okay, almost ready to go into that new stuff, walk that in, not a big box, right?
Well, thank you.
If you say you want to or whatever.
I don't say anything. I'm
Okay.
happy to be here.
The third one will do it, you say. You have over 5 minutes.
I'll be glad. A couple of things. On Sunday night, I went up to, the Charter House and listened to our Rotarians, Kathy and Martha play, and it's pretty fun. They did a great job. And so I made a reservation again with them, because they're gonna be up there. So, and had a good time, and another patio to sit on. And so I have $1 for them. Also have $1 for the St. Paul Rotary Club. I got this in the mail yesterday when we were up there, we presented them with a flag. And they said, oh, we don't have any here, we'll get you one. And they fulfilled their promise, as Rotarians do, so we have a new flag club.
Okay, thank you.
Hi, George.
So I got 2 words to you.
All right. Oh. Save Summer Kickoff is tomorrow from 6 to 8, and I couldn't be happier. Call it, finally coming to fruition, and I would be really happy to be as well. So don't be scared to show up and stay. If anybody here is interested in helping out, like with the setup or something like that, the community actually ended up providing us with like 25 volunteers. So we do have volunteers already, so don't feel out. But if you want to come down, if you want to help set up, we'll be down there all day. It's from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. So I will see some of your guys' faces down there, especially the people on Zoom. Nobody ever talks to the people on Zoom, so I'm getting to the people on Zoom.
Yeah, other than come and do that, we've got 2 of the existing building boards, which will get there about 6:30. So maybe we're walking and, we're up position. Anybody at this table wants to donate big money? There's a farmer guy, they make all kinds of money.
Yeah, I was doing my, entering my bill for my, I'll pay. Yes, speaking of farming, I was, doing some food plots with my brother in, small equipment, strong winds, dusty soil up in, Glenwood, Minnesota area. And it took me 2 days with a 1-row planter to do about 11 acres. And unfortunately, it was so dusty. Yesterday I had a eye doctor's appointment, which I had every 6 months because of the glaucoma I have. But as it turned out, because of all the dust, I ended up with an infection in my eye, which I wasn't expecting. But I don't feel a thing. But the Murray's taking care of that, so that's all good. And the other thing I wanted to, thank the whole Rotary Club for is, my mother's funeral was on the 20th of May, and Rotary sent a beautiful bouquet. I'm very happy with it. Very good. Thank you.
Okay. Anybody else here to take it? What? You? Oh, you over here. Anybody here?
I just wanted to say, Ellie and I have been working hard in our garden. Are there any other gardeners in here? Kind of, sort of. Okay, so we have a ton of vegetable plants to be overseeded. So if you need any, I know it's a little late in the game, but please come and take them away from us. Otherwise, we're gonna put them in the ground and we're gonna have way too many tomatoes, way too many jalapenos. I mean, every calendula, we have everything, so if you need flowers, please, come to my house, see me afterwards. Or text me if you're on Zoom, because we have a lot.
I have $1 for my daughters here today, Bethany. She's our eldest, she is 15, and yesterday she got her permit, and yes. And her being here today may or may not have to do with the fact that she wanted to drive, so.
I don't really have any announcements, but I just wanted to say thank you to Brandon and all the other law enforcement, first responders in the community. Looking forward to attending the summer kickoff and everything you do for us and our families. So thank you. See you there.
Anything else here, Murray? Okay. There's nobody at this table.
It's like Kay's excited to give us some money.
Oh. Well, Brandon used to sit here last week.
I was, so.
You're flitting all over the place.
I gotta keep going.
Leaf been blowing around in the wind, you don't have to settle. Okay. What we got going here? This is,
Thank you. So we're excited for Safe Summer Kickoff tomorrow. It's very exciting. Hope you're gonna be out there. We'll have everyone's golf carts out there buzzing around, so watch out for those. But if you need a ride to and from the parking lot, we'll be out there. And Harry Browns is just excited about, I just want to quick mention, we are going through a rebrand, and it's not common knowledge until just now when I said it. So and so that actually, you'll start seeing some of that tomorrow. So we've updated our logos and our updated in the next couple months, but you'll see some changes, and we're pretty excited about it. So, yeah.
Is there a big Z on this?
Yeah.
So I have a few dollars. Thank you to everyone that went for the parade. I had written my name down that I would come, and then we cut down 3 trees that got ash borer disease in our yard. So it about killed me at my age. So I could not walk in the parade, I'm sorry. But it was great. You guys look like a great group. Also, my daughter had her checkup on Friday, and it looks like our baby boy is due to come in July, and everything's going well. We'll keep that going, hopefully. And lastly, I'm so happy that our audit is done.
Yeah.
State, and I'm not going to jail for anything. It looks like for the most part, they had a couple suggestions, but for the most part it went well, so Chad, I'm sure will speak more to that, but what a relief. So thank you.
Thank you.
Very good. Natalie, you have anything? Well, let me say a little bit. I missed the parade because I went out to Karen's grave. This is 10 years as of May 20th. This is 6th, on May 20th. Karen passed on, and so it's been 10 years. And I want to get out there. So that's what I'm going to.
Thank you, George. Thank you. One of the things I love about George is his ability to see the specialness in people and to call that out and just really be in that. Thank you for recognizing all the special qualities and all the people that you interact with, including Karen and your aunt and your mom, and thanks for sharing those things with us. We appreciate it.
I got a couple bucks and, couple weeks ago, we went through a software conversion, and for those that have worked in the banking world or credit union world, you know what a headache that is. We were closed for a couple of days while we switched over all the data, and it was not a fun time. And so, my boss had said, Kurt, maybe we should have some snacks in the lobby for when we reopen, because people are gonna be flooding in for help, and I said, sure. So I was thinking about what to get, and I thought the perfect thing would be Little Debbie's. Because how can you not be happy with a Little Debbie? You can get a variety of flavors, they're prepackaged, and they're cheap, right? So I got Little Debbie's for all of our offices for the first day we were gonna be reopened. And they went over really well to the point where I had to go back the next day to buy more Little Debbie's. And I saw an ad on TV that Hy-Vee had on sale, 3 boxes for $5, right? So I zipped down to the Owatonna Hy-Vee, I bought $100 worth of Little Debbie's, which is a lot. And I put them in the back of my truck, I went to our office that's right by Hy-Vee, went in, dropped off some Little Debbie's, and then I drove over to our office by Fleet Farm. And when I hopped out of my truck at that office, I noticed my tailgate was down. Bags had tipped over, I left a breadcrumb trail of Little Debbie's across the. So please, people snatched them up before they got tire prints on them. But I had told that story to one of my coworkers the other day. She said, Kurt, that story perfectly embodies who you are as a person. Like, yeah, it does. Like, I got the best of intentions. Sometimes I get in a hurry and I miss some details. Yeah, so thanks for your patience with me as a Rotary president this year, as I have proverbially left some Little Debbie's on the road a lot. Okay, so dad joke time. Here we go. I had an idea, a belt, but it's made of watches. Turns out it was just a waste of time. Yeah. I'll tell you what, I am scraping the bottom of the dad joke barrel, so end of June can't come fast enough because I was not here. All right, so it's a brief meeting today because we don't have a guest speaker, but what I'd encourage all of us to do is just visit your tables, you know, spend some time visiting with your fellow Rotarians if you'd like, and feel free to take off whenever, but enjoy this time with your fellow Rotarians. So with that being said, go out there, be kind, and I'll see you next week.
How long do you want me to get it? I mean, so,